So this is a quick trade recap of this morning's trade in London session. Higher time frame looks bullish. There is, however, a BPR, daily BPR, but also what is it? I think it was the new weekly open gap or the daily open gap on Monday when everything dropped due to DeepSeek. So we're currently now in that phase, but I think overall price looks quite bullish. Yeah, this was the time where I sat behind the desk, and on the 5 minute, actually I didn't mark it yet, I did that later. On the 1 minute I had this level marked, and it is also because of the knowledge from 2 days ago where it's important to be patient. So I thought, okay, what I will do is I'll wait for a 5 minute close below the gap and see whatever happens. And ES was looking heavier than NQ, as you can see here. And ES already dropped significantly towards this level. And I thought, okay, I'll wait for that 5 minute close, which happened here, to see if I can take this level on the M1 and take it short. So I can take it short here with the stop over here, and then targeting this level, but preferably this level below. And I think, by the way, that my aim was to go for this move, because this was, I think, a proper target. But this equilibrium was my level to look at. So what did price do? Let's just see. So price was chopping around, and this was different than the price action a few days ago, or yet Wednesday. So then 2 days ago I missed this short opportunity because my target was my short entry was here, and it didn't get tagged. It also had a 1 minute gap. So this could be interesting for me to see if I get this violent move down, or at least this conclusive move down, which shows to me that price wants to move down first before going up. Could be interesting for me to see if I can take the fair value gap level instead of the change in the state on the 1 minute. Because what I saw in hindsight, and I didn't see that while I was carefully watching the 1 minute here actually, and it doesn't really matter if you take this one or this one, there was a change in the state as well. I must say this is the best level possible, but if you want to have a retest in a block, then this would have been ideal. So that's a hindsight thing. Price moved down, but then it started chopping a bit. So I was contemplating, okay, should I just stick with the plan and consider this trade still as valid? Also taking into account that ES already made quite a move. So I went forward and I did enter, okay, this is nice. So I did enter short on this level. And okay, so maybe I was unlucky 2 days ago that I did not get my entry filled. But today I got lucky because I did not get my stop tagged. It was exactly here. And it just went one tick off and then it retraced. So actually I mentally accepted the stop loss. Also because ES was just breaking above the 5 minute, actually tagging this 1 minute gap. So price just chopped around a little bit before selling off, and I was a bit hesitant in the sense that because there was chop here, because there was a move up, my idea was, okay, it could be that this was the move down and we move up from here, especially also seeing the strength that ES was showing. So I decided to take off I had 5 contracts, and I decided to take off 2 contracts at a 1.5, and I think it was here, so maybe it was a 1.4. It's also possible. No, I took it off at 1.5 below here. And then what I did is the remainder of my stop, I trailed it already to here, but then I trailed it first to this level, and in the end I went for this level, so I got stopped out here, which was okay in hindsight. So especially in hindsight, because indeed ES was showing quite a lot of strength, and now this is interesting, because ES was making an SMT with NQ. So I was watching this. I did not take any trades because I was already out of trade for, I think, 0.7 R, which I think was the maximum I could squeeze out, taking into account I missed this entry. And I was also looking because there are a lot of gaps in between. So the moves were quite thin and quite violent. At least violent is maybe not a word, but then you get so many gaps of which you can trade. So I think what would have been interesting, regardless of another close down the M5, because you always try to get the aggressive entries, to look at this M1 gap, because you wanted to hold. I think it was also in OTE. Let's see. Yeah, it was OTE. This level nice between 62 and 70. Once this closed below, then it's an opportunity to go short. Also because here price was, I'm not sure if that's high probability, but at least ES was showing some weakness as well, but not as much as NQ. So the retest could have been an opportunity to go short, because afterwards price dropped and it targeted the level that I had initially marked out. So that was here. But then it actually moved down further, also taking this liquidity and then ranging a bit. So, okay, so what could have I done differently? So the trade that I took, I will show the execution.